to start off saying something, and then you... Is it recording? Okay. So, we're interviewing James R. Brown, who was born December 16th, 1923. He served in World War I and World War II, sorry, I didn't say that. And the highest rank he achieved was Staff Sergeant. This interview is being conducted Saturday, November 27th, 2010 in Woodland, California. It's being conducted by Julianna Arvin, Nathan Lefkoff, Vanessa Rivas and Samuel Waring. And this interview is being conducted for the Veterans History Project at the Library of Congress as part of the Da Vinci High School America at War project. Okay.
Okay. I enlisted December 7, 42 in the Army Air Corps. That's my son. I got 2 of them, 3 girls. And my first station was Fort Meade, Maryland, 4 days in November. Then I passed on down to Miami Beach, Florida, and I thought that was great because we were staying in hotels. And I was there for 2 weeks. And then they decided to send me to aircraft mechanics school in Amarillo, Texas, which lasted for 6 weeks, excuse me. Then from there, they sent up to Boeing Factory Field for B-17s, and that took 6 weeks. Then Salt Lake City for about a week, and that's when I noticed on the bulletin board there was a notice that they're looking for volunteers. You had to volunteer to fly, to be an aircraft gunner. I thought, hey, that would be pretty good. I'll probably get killed and that's it. That's all I was done with. I cheated. And so they sent me out to Wendover, Utah for gunnery school, and that was 4 weeks. And when they told me there that I was going to have to disassemble and reassemble a car, one time blindfolded and the other time with gloves on because it gets cold upstairs. And I managed to do that and I graduated. And I'll show you my graduation picture. And from there I was sent up to Moses Lake, Washington, Army Air Base, and that's where I met up with my crew. I was there for a total of 2 days. 3 days, excuse me. I joined the crew, then we were sent to Rapid City, South Dakota for flight training. And we were there for January, July, August, and September. And then at Chanute Field, Army Air Base, for 2 weeks, and that was October, and that was to assign us to a troop carrier. And from there we went to Camp Shanks, New York, just outside of New York City. We're just downstream from West Point. We were there for about, waited until we got a ship, and then we got out of there in November. And it took 12 days to go across to England, and that was in November. Then we got assigned to the 92nd Bomb Group, 326 Bomb Squadron, and we started, that was late November and started into December. Then on December 11th, we went on our first mission, and that was in 43. And our last mission was the 21st of April. And then I came back to the States and went home for a month. And from there they sent me down to Atlantic City for reassignment. That was 2 weeks. They wanted me to go down as being an aircraft engineer, gunner, instructor. When I got down there, I asked them, is this an old pilot going to be on board? Oh no, you'll fly the Ruby. And I said, I won't be either. That night, they were shooting landings, and the pilot reached down unconsciously, and flipped the mixture controls into idle cutoff. All 4 engines shut off, and he cartwheeled in between the barracks, killed everybody on board. And I thought, that was a good decision. But if I go back to my 4th mission, well, maybe I'll wait till I go through those. I had a problem. Anyway, from Gulfport, we went up to B-17s. What am I talking about here? I already told you factory school and all that. Oh, that was B-29's factory school at Boeing, Seattle. Then went back to Gulfport for flight training, and while I was there, I don't know what they were going to train me more for line, but anyway, I went down there and spent some time, and the next thing the war was over, okay, when I get the devil out of here. So they put us on a train and took us over to Shreveport, Louisiana. I got discharged on October 24, 45. End of life in the Army.
Hang on a second. Is the sound's working? Oh, I just thought maybe we should check that.
Yeah.
Because if we're just